Hello, everybody. It's Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin, and upon looking at the numbers for the Sharpshooter Community event, as you can see, it's looking really, really grim. Um, with 28 hours remaining, we would need about 12,267, 2,268 uh, of these headshots or these long distance shots per hour in order to just make it. Now, that can be completely possible, but we just seem to be struggling with this one event. And it's not just the PlayStation that's struggling. I'm also hearing that the PC and the Xbox community are also struggling with this event. Now, I have a lot of people that are asking me questions that want to know things. First of all, we're not going to place any sort of blame here. There's no one to blame. You got to understand that some people are just not into doing the headshot thing. Some people find difficulty with it. Some people actually find an easy time about it. But, all in all, things like that just happen. Now, yes, this is going to be like the first community event that we failed in Far Cry 5, and there's a first time for everything. I'm pretty sure that they're going to still distribute the outfit, maybe not in a normal like format. Maybe they're not going to do it where we're going to like just get it or anything like that. Most likely they'll do something where, we'll get it in the UB store, or, like they'll even have it like, in one of the regular stores that you come across. We may have something like that. Like as far as this goes, like some people really do have difficulty doing long distance shots. Some people, like they don't have the aim, they don't have the weapons, they play through the game any other way. And like all communities are struggling, so it's not just one. It's like a big cumulative amount of just everybody's community, which, yeah, it's not a bad thing. Like I said, some people just have problems playing on certain modes. Some people have problems playing certain things. It's just like some people prefer playing single player games all the time, and some people prefer to play multiplayer. Some people are really good at multiplayer. Some people are not. It all depends on your preference and your abilities. All right. So, I mean, like I say, we can't just lay blame. We can't be mad. It's just one of those things that happens every once in a while. Now, on a positive note, if we can get about 12,300 of these shots per hour, all the way up until the last hour, it's completely possible that we surprise ourselves and actually do this. It all depends on like who's doing what and who's willing to do what. So there's still the chance, there's still the opportunity. All right. Other than that, I really don't think we're gonna make this. It'll be interesting to see what happens if we don't make it. I wonder if like they're gonna do something penalizing or something like that, or maybe like I said, they'll probably just drop it in like one of the stores and you'll have to get it later. They do that every once in a while with certain items, or maybe they'll even bundle it with other items, and you'd have to go and pay for it that way. Which, I mean, that would stink, but at the same time, you would still have your items. So it's just food for thought. It's just something to think about. And like I said, in this situation, ouch, that hurt. In this situation, it's nobody's fault that we failed this challenge. It's actually interesting to see what happens when a challenge is failed, because I don't think that I've ever been part of a failed challenge. Like I started playing with Origins, and we always nailed our numbers there. And since Origins, I've always seen that just based on the sales numbers of the game itself, there are more people that are on the PS4 than the next large community is Microsoft Xbox, and then the community after that is going to be PC. And it's nothing to do with graphics. I'm not trying to start a war or anything about graphics or anything like that. I'm just letting you know that that's just the sales numbers, and that's how they determine how much or how many kills you have to have. All right, it was all based on different sales numbers and whatnot, and those are the numbers that they came up with. They saw that it was purchased more in certain communities than others, and that's how they come up with, like, you know, the 600,000 for PlayStation, the 300,000 for PC, and, you know, probably somewhere in between for Xbox. It's just really wild, you know, that you know, they determined those numbers. They came up with those numbers. I didn't think that we had that many people that would do those kind of things, that would play like that with those kind of numbers. I don't think that a lot of people are into doing headshots or long distance sniping. Sometimes communities get toxic, and you don't want to be the guy who is a sniper or something like that, only because some people frown on it. You know, some people like flip out, oh, you're a cheater, even though it's in the game. You know, people tend to take that to heart. So anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see if we still get this done. It's possible. It is possible with about 12,300 headshots per hour. It's possible that we could do this if we all band together. If not, like I said, no big deal. We'll see what happens after that. We'll see what goes on. All right? Anyway, I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And just let me know in the comments below, what do you feel? Do you feel that, like, you know, it's okay to fail as a community sometimes? Do you feel that it's not that big of a deal because, you know, the skin is just a hunter skin? You know, is it something that you really wanted? Are you one of those collector types that, like, has to have every single skin, every single vehicle? Just let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching.